Hello, and welcome to a very special unboxing here. It looks like it's an SST unboxing. It is not the case. It's actually a secondhand purchase unboxing through the secondary market. But what an unboxing it'll be. Welcome to the Josh Malerman extravaganza. Of just one particular Josh Malerman title, actually. It's not really various Josh Malerman titles. It's just one title in a great many states. And by great many, I mean 4. But you know what? That's all 4 that exist. So I'm very much looking forward to it. I don't believe I've unboxed any of these titles, this title or any edition, on the channel. I own 2 of them already. But if you can't tell from the cover here, this is on this, the Day of the Pig. We have various editions of it, which I'm intrigued to see. One of which is on the very bottom, I am very excited to look at. Let's not spoil the surprise here. Although, as we're going along, I think you'll get the idea of what comes next. So, box out of the way, little packing peanut out of the way. Let's start it off with the very first edition. Not even edition. Very first copy of it. This is on this, The Day of the Pig by Josh Malerman, which in the publishing world, before the actual publication comes out, you might get an advanced reader copy, also known as an ARC, which is exactly what this is. This is actually how I read the novel. I had gotten the ARC as a part of a Cemetery Dance grab bag before the novel had been published, and that led me to actually purchasing the title itself. So this is on this, The Day of the Pig, Advanced Uncorrected Proof, or the AUP, if you will. I'm going to stick with ARC, though. So, nothing too fancy here. It's just a regular kind of, almost like a trade paperback, if you will, except that it's not for sale. These are not, you're not going to find these on a store shelf. I mean, I guess you probably could if it's like a secondhand Goodwill or something and somebody, maybe sold some ARCs to it. But you're not traditionally going to find this on a shelf. This is an ARC. Doesn't really feature too much, it doesn't have any interior artwork. Not that this title had any interior artwork. Sing for me, brother Paul. Sing for Pearl. Let Pearl know. It's just kind of a trade paperback. It's a way to review the publication before it gets released. So that's an ARC. The next iteration of this title is the signed edition, the numbered edition. Although this one isn't actually numbered, I don't believe it is. I think it was just limited to 1,000 copies. The 1,000 copies were signed, but I don't believe any of them were numbered. This one was published by Cemetery Dance Publications. I apologize, the bubble wrap is loud and obnoxious. This was Cemetery Dance Publications. This was actually my introduction to Josh Malerman. After having read the ARC, and I was very excited to get the numbered edition, or signed edition. It wasn't numbered. So here we have it. Josh Malerman on this Day of the Pig. It's got a nice little, got some tape on the bottom here. It's not really wrapped. It's just very loosely wrapped, and not even like a broad art dust jacket. We'll leave that on for right now. So this is on this, The Day of the Pig. It was $40, nice end papers, and it was just signed. No numbers there. There's Josh Malerman's little scribble. So 4 minutes in, I haven't described the book at all. The book is about a pig on a farm named Pearl with one eye, one dead eye, and a very special ability. Think kind of like Carrie meets Animal Farm. And all hell breaks loose. This pig is evil. Kid tries to kill the pig, doesn't quite work out. And the pig kind of has, the ability to influence others, and chaos erupts. And I noticed that the light from my camera is perfectly reflecting on the eye there, which just looked cool. So there's the numbered edition. You know what? We're gonna skip an edition right now. Don't want to dive right into the fancy one. This is the most recent edition, which is the trade edition. So after it got its limited run through Cemetery Dance and another limited run that I'm going to show you in a minute, it eventually got a trade release. And so you can actually go out into bookstores and find this trade release, Pearl. The name was changed from On This Day the Pig to Pearl, which is much more audience-friendly, if you will. So, they're kind of going off his success with Bird Box, putting that on the cover there. It's just a Del Rey publication. Very nice. Dust jacket's protected in broad art. Oh, it's got a little ding down there. Possibly from the shipping. I'm not sure. Not too sure. A little disappointing, but, it is what it is. This is one that was signed by Malerman as well. There's his signature. And it's the exact same story, just in a smaller trim size and mass-produced. And I just crunched the dust jacket on camera. But anyways, that is not the exciting part. The exciting part is this. Between the 1000 edition copy from Cemetery Dance and the trade edition, Pearl, a man by the name of Paul Miller got in the middle. Right in there, right in between them. Paul Miller runs Earthling Publications, and through Earthling Publications, he produced a 26-copy lettered edition, of which this is letter N. So lettered editions in general are higher-end editions, and the Earthling lettered editions are very high-end. So this is brand new to me. We are going to experience this together on camera. It's got a little bit of hair on it, but I'm liking the Japanese cloth of this tray case. It's got a leather label on the side. On this, The Day of the Pig, Earthling Publications, Josh Malerman. Let's dive in. Ooh. Okay. So, inside we got a little suede lining, and we have the book itself. Hands are clean and washed. So this actually reminds me, I wonder if that's a defect there. Probably explains how I got it so cheap. There's no name on the spine. It's kind of got quarter leather binding, meant to resemble pig skin, although it's not actually pig skin. And then we have like a paper board with kind of like bits of straw in it. Kind of reminds me of the Suntup numbered edition of The Auctioneer, or the Suntup numbered edition of Seed by Anya Alborn. If you haven't seen either of those, I unboxed those on my channel as well. They got a little bit of fuzz on it too, which is very much possibly, I don't know if it's coming out on camera, a little bit. Could be just a paper material. I don't know, we'll see. Very fine quality. End pages, very nice paper stock. This one is also signed by Chadbourne, who did this beautiful artwork here. This is N of 26 and Josh Malerman's signature. The book itself, the page block, appears to just be the Cemetery Dance page block. There's the Cemetery Dance one. Yeah. So it's almost like he just took the page block of the numbered edition, did some fancy changes, nice fancy binding, and came up with this. A very nice edition. Like I said, this one looks like it might be a little dinged, but given the price, I think it's very nice. So there you have it. That, my friends, is all editions of On This, The Day of the Pig. Well, maybe. There might have been an ARC for the trade edition. Maybe. I'm not 100% on that. But we'll ignore that one. And so, you wind up with yourselves a trade hardcover, a lettered hardcover, a numbered hardcover, and an ARC for the numbered hardcover. A very nice collection of Pearl. Look at my pile of pearls. But anyways, so you can't buy the ARCs unless you buy them secondary. The numbered edition is long sold out. Lettered edition is sold out, but the trade edition is still available. So if you are interested, you have to either go to the secondary market for one of these, or you can go to your local bookstore for the trade edition. They might even have some available on the signed page still. I'm not 100% on that. But anyways, a very nice package to get in the mail. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.